Here's the shot. Alright, so I'm checking in at the old house I used to live in, Ben's backyard in California, and the rumor was that the backyard with all the ramps, basically a skate park in the backyard, is gone, and it's been there for, I'd say, at least 10 years, and so I went to check in and see what's going on, and I just walked into the backyard and check out all the ramps. Literally gone. Nearly everything is gone out here. It's freaking nuts. And what's really crazy is there's like 3 properties here, and there's a house next door. There's like 2, it's almost like 2 homes, and then also on this side there's also another like 2 homes, and the entire park is just gone. And it's just insane. There used to be a quarter with a wall tab up on top of that tree, and the foam pit was right here. There's still part of the foam pieces sitting there, and it's just nuts. It's like, I don't know what the plans are, if they're planning to build something new here, or a new park, or if they're gonna build a whole new house. I have no idea, but it's like, it almost seems like the end of an era. I mean, there's so much that went down here, so many pro riders, so many parties, BMX events, I mean, everything. The history here is just insane, and it looks like they're still partying back here, so I'm sure it's still a good time, that's for sure. Man, so crazy to think about. That basically room right there where those windows are, that was my room, and I shared it with Tracy, who we basically like split our room in half and had basically like a curtain separator, and it's so crazy to think about. And that was the second year I lived in California. I moved into Ben's house, and you know, looking back now, it's like I'm so thankful that I made that move to California and experienced what it was like living here. And when I was here, it was there was, I think, 9 total riders living in the house, and there was 2 in the garage. Scott and then Big Daddy were in the garage, and then in the house, you know, Dylan, AJ Anaya, Ryan, Ben, me, Tracy, Alex was in the RV outside as well, which was actually, I believe, someone on that property. And it's crazy to think about. And we used to have the pool set up over here at one point, and BMX Plus came and did a story. It was like probably a 10-page story, maybe even a dozen pages. We each had our own page. All the roommates had their own pages, and the main photo was it was like a 2-page spread of all the roommates basically in the pool, and then AJ and I doing a fronty over the entire group. It was nuts. It was so much fun. So many memories here, and it's just cool kind of coming back and checking it all out and reliving the memories, right? So, man, I think one of the coolest parts about BMX and action sports is building stuff, honestly, in your yard. And you know, I built my first grind box years ago. My dad and I, just in my garage, and I had that thing for probably 10 years, you know. And then we built a mini ramp and all that stuff. And just by having a ramp in your own yard, it's like you can go out anytime, start riding, and you're always going to be learning new stuff and having fun right at home. So, man, what a treat to come see this place. I wonder who lives next door now. Like, and they probably have no idea on the history of this place and what went down right here, and even where they're living now on their property. I used to have my truck parked over there and basically living out of that thing for a while as well. And it's just, it's so crazy thinking of all this. And now, you know, even all the directions all the roommates have gone. Some of them are on tour doing shows. Some of them are on tour at contests all over the world. Some of them have different jobs, working at bike companies, stuff like that. And it's just a real cool part of life, kind of seeing all the different directions your friends and roommates and everyone goes. So, but the really cool thing is nearly all of them all continue riding their bikes. And that's one of the coolest parts about BMX. We all share that passion, that love for hopping on the bike and just cranking and hitting a little jump, a little kick or whatever. And it's great. It's a great BMX family out there. So if you ever want to get into the sport, highly recommend it. And if you're not sure how to get into it, start by going to the local skate park. That's all I did. You'll meet a friend, you'll meet another friend. All of a sudden, you'll be riding with a ton of people, and you go on your first trip, and you know, it'll never end. So I'm going on almost 20 years riding BMX, and it's been the greatest part of life. So thanks for checking in here in California. Just made a few new of these Ride California hats. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want a new hat as well. They're super dialed, I'll tell you that. So anyways, thanks again. Hit subscribe, definitely appreciate it. Got a lot of videos we've been working on, all the little pros tour stuff, a lot of stuff in the works. So thanks again, and shred soon.
What we doing, buddy?
What's up, guys? Oh man, I'm stressing right now. This is home into the mini ramp. Yo guys, just want to say thanks for watching. It's crazy because a lot of my edits actually come out months after they're filmed, but if you want to see what I'm doing right here, right now, hit me up on any social media. Check this place out, Machu Picchu.